Hey guys, it's Bieber. So this story comes out of Alabama. Alabama woman receives 723 years in prison for essaying her daughters. This is pretty egregious, y'all. Decatur, Alabama. An Alabama woman has been sentenced to more than 700 years in prison after essay abuse of her daughter and stepdaughter. Morgan County District Attorney Scott Anderson says Lisa Marie Lesher, I'm not sure the pronunciation, Carlton, Georgia, formerly Falkville, Alabama. She was sentenced Monday, November 2nd, to serve 723 years in prison. Judge Stevens F. Brown handed down the sentence, which is the maximum allowed by law in this case. Lesher was convicted by Morgan County jury on October 1st, 2020, of 2 counts of first-degree rape, 4 counts first-degree sodomy, 1 count first-degree sodomy, 1 count of blank torture, and 1 count of first-degree essay abuse. Testimony at trial revealed that Lesher essay abused her daughters and stepdaughter for several years at their home in Falkville, along with her husband, Michael. Guys, this is about to get really irritating. The case was first reported in 2007, but was reopened for prosecution after D.A. Anderson took office at the request of the victims. Lesher was sentenced to 99 years in each count of first-degree sodomy and essay torture. She received a 20-year sentence for second-degree sodomy and 10-year sentence for first-degree essay abuse. Judge Brown ordered a count to run consecutively for a total of 723 years in the Department of Corrections. Lisa Lesher's husband, Michael Lesher, was tried for his participation in the abuse last year and sentenced to 438 years in prison. The case was prosecuted by Assistant District Attorney Courtney Shellac, a DA investigator Johnny Corker. We are thrilled with the sentence in the case. The victims suffered for years living with these monsters and have suffered the consequences of their actions for over a decade. The sentence in this case was well-deserved and gives victims a sense of closure. DA added Lisa Lesher was sentenced to 773 years in the case. She deserved every day of it. Justice has been served. So, I'm really curious as to why nothing happened in 2007. Who did they report it to? CPS? I bet so. I bet so. Let's go see. I have another article pulled up about this. Let's go check a look. So this one is Hartselle Inquirer. Look at how dead inside this guy looks. And she's smiling. That's so par for the course. Let's see. I'm trying to see. I'm wanting to think that there was more info in this article. According to the testimony during the trial, their daughter and stepdaughter for several years at their Falkville home. The case first reported in 2007. I just read that. Okay. The Leshers were charged in 2017. This was one of the worst cases of essay abuse I had ever seen. And once it was brought to my attention, we went to work on bringing these 2 monsters to justice, Anderson said. He said that because of the delay in prosecuting this case, the office had to reconstruct it from the beginning. Sorry about that. Yes, the maximum 700 years. Let's see. Judge Brown presided over the case, which was prosecuted by Assistant District Attorney Courtney Shellac, and said plans to argue for the maximum, which they did get it. Let's see. Michael Lesher was convicted of 8 felony blank crimes against his stepdaughter and daughter. was sentenced in May 2019 to 438 years. Let's see, is that it? Yeah, so it doesn't give real clarification, at least outside of these two articles, on, exactly what happened and why nothing happened when it was first reported. You got to think. They finally got it tried in 2017. It was first reported in 2007. That, 5 minutes, 1 minute to an abuse victim is a lifetime. We just say some prayers for these babies that they can get the help they need, they can start recovering, and, maybe have a successful life ahead of them without these two monsters, reigning over them. All right, y'all, have a good one.